1, 2, 3, 4. Cut the Mountain is a fun blues song in A minor. It's got a really great catchy little riff. It uses hammer-ons, flick-offs. We've got this whole what's known as Hendrix grip, thumb over thing going on with the F, which will take a new level of skill in your thumb if you've never done it before, and it will be take a little bit more practice. And we've got this hammer-on triplet section, which is really fun to play when you get it. Good workout. As we move into the later stages of this course, obviously it is going to require a bit more practice if you are a beginner, but the payoff on this is great. It's a great song. Let's start learning how to play it. So the first bar of Cut the Mountain is based around an A minor. So take your A minor chord, first fret on the B, second fret on the D, second fret on the G, and you're going to play the thumb on the bass note, which is this A string, then pinch the D and B, then lift up the index of the A minor, pinch the A and the B string, and hit with your index finger, hammer on back to complete the A minor on the first fret on the B. Notice I'm not rushing my hammer on, I'm going 1, 2, 3, and then play D string, open on the thinner string. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and next bar, first same start as bar 1. So bass, pinch, and lift up the index again on the B string, pinch the A and B, then index on the 2 on the G, then thumb on the 2 on the D. So bar 2 is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Putting those two bars together, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then, notice this whole while I've been bringing my thumb over. Generally, this is comfortably how I usually hold down an A minor. Curl your thumb over and grab the thickest string on the first fret. This will require a bit of an adjustment with your palm. You'll need to grip the guitar. It will feel quite unusual, and it will cause a bit of restriction with your other fingers wanting them to stretch out. But that's exactly what we've got to do. My advice is this tone, you don't need to be in the middle of the fret. You can be close to the fret marker. Notice how I'm curling my thumb and I'm gripping really with the palm of my hand a lot more. So I'm more gripping like this rather than like this. Okay, so hook that thumb over, do that Hendrix grip, and make an F major 7 chord. So basically that's first fret on the B, second fret on the G, and third fret on the D. You could also do a bar chord F, but not really. And I'll tell you why, because you've got to hammer on that first fret, and you can't do that with the bar. So scrap that, actually, you can't. So thumb over, play that bass note, then pinch D and G string, playing the 3 and 1, D and B string, sorry. So you got, then lift up the index again, pinch the thumb on the thickest string, and then hit it back. So that's a similar thing to what was. It's exactly the same as what we were doing in the A minor bar. Then play the thumb on the fret 3, little finger now onto fret 3 on the thinner string to do this G. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and bar 4, bass, thickest string, then pinching D and B again, that's thumb and middle, then lift up the index, pinch the thickest string in the middle, then index, thumb on D. So those two bars of the F are aim for good tone, bringing that thumb over. The bass note, if it's not clear, then okay. These things, they're here to test us and they are here to challenge us, but just keep bringing that thumb over, keep gripping with the palm of your hand. Okay, so let's recap those first 4 bars. Now, come to the 3rd fret on the thickest string, strike that with the thumb, then pinch the D and B open, then put your middle finger, whilst keeping this one held down on the 3rd fret on the thickest string, put your middle finger on the 2nd fret on the G, pull those 2 strings, the bass note and the 2nd fret on the G, and then flick the finger away to do an open G string, and open on D, G. Next bar, leave that 3rd finger there on the 3rd fret, hold down the 1st fret on the thinnest string, pinch top and bottom string, then let go on the thinnest string, pinch top and bottom string, then 3rd fret with the little finger on the B string, then 1st fret with the index finger on the B string. So this bass note stays constant. So the G bar, bar 5. Rhythm is 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, then to A minor, same as bar 2, 1, 2. Okay, so you've already done that in bar 2. Then open on A, this is bar 8 now, open on A, 2nd fret on D, open on thickest, 3rd on thickest, and then you repeat back to bar 1. So on and so forth, and you run through. So there is a repeat symbol there, so you do bars 1 to 8 twice. When you come out of bar 8 the 2nd time, you do this. So what am I doing there? Well, I'm making that F major 7 chord again. That's 1st fret on the B, 2nd fret on the G, and 3rd fret on the D. I'm lifting up my middle finger out of that chord, but getting that middle finger ready for action to hammer back onto the G. I'm going to pinch the D and the G string with my thumb and index. I'm going to pinch them, then I'm going to hit with my my middle finger, into the fret. Now what you may find is you might get this sound, or a muting. That just means your ring finger's touching the string below where it shouldn't be. Stretch the fingers out onto your fingertips, thumb further around the back of the guitar. So you pinch, hammer, then middle finger on the 1. You basically do that 3 times. And the count there is 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplets. That's it a little bit faster, okay? Then move to a C chord from there. Nice simple change, just bring your middle and ring finger back up to 2nd fret on D and A, and then put the little finger down on fret 3 on the thinner string to make a G, an extra G note within this chord. Then play middle, index, then thumb on bass, then 2nd fret on the A. So it's bars 11 to 12. Then bars 13 is the same as bar 11. Okay, so, sorry, I'm getting a little bit lost there. So I'm going to do bars 9 to 10. Basically, they're the same. 11 to 12 is the same to 9 to 10. That's why I was getting lost. It's just 10 isn't with the little finger on the 3rd fret on the C chord. It's just an open string. So I'll do bars 9, 10, 11 and 12 and explain what I was doing. So this is coming out of bar 8 the 2nd time. C chord. 3, 2. C chord with little finger. 3, 2, but it's the same, right? Going into the 2nd page, bar 13. We then go E minor, but you don't really need much of the E minor. It's the E and the B string, but make E minor anyway. Play the E and the B, open, then index on the open G, then 2nd fret on the D string, which you should be holding down if you're doing an E minor. open on thickest, 3rd fret, and then bar 15 is the same as bar 2, and then the ending, sorry, it's the same as bar 1. But the point is you've done it before. Then open, 2nd, open, 3, and finishing on holding down the 2nd fret on the D and the G. Basically go to an A minor, but pick the D, G, the A, D and G strings. That's thumb, index and middle, with the index breaking the fingerstyle rule. Okay, so there you have it. There's the song. I hope you enjoy it. My favourite part is this, so really work on this. It's really fun. Technically not much of a part of blues apart from the triplets, but it still sounds nice.